Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now I'm looking today at the Jupiter-Pluto Conjunction, where I heard a wonderful thing from Astrology with Heather, who I've shared her video on the Facebook page, saying about Jupiter is now giving us the urge to build on the wreckage of the structures that have been wiped away by Pluto. So it's very strong manifesting energy at the moment. So I'm going to do a 9-card grid looking at the internal and external changes that we can be making, what guidance we can be receiving. I invite you to ask a question, or you can accept this reading simply as a guidance reading. It's a bulk introduction as per normal for these specific type of readings. So there's a timestamp down below. So you can watch more than one. Specifically, your rising sign is the most important. If you don't watch any of the others, you will naturally go to your sun sign, but please have a look at your rising sign at the same time. Other than that, I've got nothing much more to say. It's a general reading. General reading rules apply. You know the plot by now. Let me bring up the cards. Okay, Gemini, this rather looks like this might be a testing time for you. And if you are Gemini rising, this is occurring in your 8th house, the transformational area of your life, which is about shared resources and intense emotions. And it looks like you're getting the full whammy of it. So I'm an eternally optimistic reader. But we have 2 9 of Swords here. So there is some change coming. That you are being called into expressing your power at the moment. It's something that you are needed to be persistent in, and it's something that you need to be balanced in. So I feel that you have to be very, very careful because you are being recognized for that power that you are using. And it's something where you are surging forward and able to cut certain things out. Be careful about what you cut out right now. Let the outside world cut things out rather than you totally decide to cut things out, because this transition card here is the Death card and it is indicating change. And we have 9 of Orbs here. Orbs are swords. They're the information. And you can tell this is a pretty miserable looking card, but what I do feel is that there is wonderful information and presences around you to help you deal with whatever this change and this transformation is. Right underneath it we have the 9 of Swords from the Crystal Power Tarot. I trust the present moment. Okay, so there is cause for sorrow, but there is cause for assuming that you are on the right path. It is getting you to look within. It is getting you to be secure, not just with your own power, but with your own company as well. But this Knight of Swords, I choose my battles carefully. Yeah, choose your battles carefully right now, because there's certain things that you may be being blind to. This 2 of Swords, that's the second time it's come up, and we're only on reading number 3 of this series. This might be a predominant energy of the conjunction of what you are being blind to and what you are needing to balance. You need to balance your power with your strength of not using that power. Okay, so because things here are going to change fast. This 7 of Wands is only 1 step from the 8, and it is indicating persistence, but I feel that that is a persistence of a slow effort, not a sudden, right, you out, I'm not having anything to do with you anymore, or some other massive decision that you make off your own back. There's certain decisions here, and this is not normally what I would say, because I would say if there's a decision to be made, go ahead and make it. But right now, there's certain things that you are being blind to, so that can affect the decisions that you are making. Trust when whatever this change, and I feel loss, is happening, because it does leave you feeling a little bit challenged, a little bit defensive. Trust that the eventual end result of all this will be okay. Because this hermit here, I follow my own path, and he's so happy. And not happy as in, woohoo, party happy. He's just got this inner serenity and calmness that he's doing his duty simply by existing, and simply by being who he needs to be. So it looks like there is a tough testing time. Spirit is looking after you. You need to trust when things go weird and when things go awful, and when change is forced upon you, that it's okay. You need to trust. Yes, practice, if you can, exercising your power, but most of the time you need to practice not exercising your power. Just only work on the longer term projects. So there's less change here than one would assume. I think that you can use that Jupiter-Pluto energy to manifest something that you have been working for a long time, but the world is going to be quite stormy as to how it adjusts itself to receive whatever it is you are trying to manifest. I wish that could be more cheerful. But it does have a beautiful ending with this Hermit card here. Yeah, it's indicating, so people can say, oh yeah, it's the Hermit, I'm on my own. No, it's that you're happy in yourself. And there is a serenity around, because there are things that you're not aware of at the moment, and they're going to stay that way. So do your best to not exercise your power and be fair. Okay, so if this means anything for you, Gemini, and I really hope it doesn't, but if it does mean anything to you, comment down below if you want to, because it's quite personal. Your next readings that will be out will be your monthlies. Please press subscribe while you're down there, or the like button, or both. Yeah, you don't have to press the like button on this one. It is, to be quite honest. But your next reading will be your monthlies. Best of luck, Gemini. I do remember that your new moon reading was quite a bit more optimistic than that. So maybe go and have a look at your Gemini new moon reading. All right? Cheers.